Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to My Time at Portia. In the last episode, we discovered that fishing is actually an excellent way for us to gather gold. At least that's what I'm hoping, because after we offer up one of our fish to Pinky right here, I think we're going to go into town and see if we can maybe sell some. Oh my gosh, is Higgins already off to go get a commission? Wait, are the doors even open right now? He is literally waiting out here to get his first pick of the commissions. Well, sorry, Higgins, but we're a little bit busy. We're actually going to give Pinky her breakfast instead. I have been waiting eagerly for this moment. So we have this catfish right here, and it does say that cats really love it. So I'm going to assume this must be one of her favorite things. Plus for a relationship, and she is purring now too. So that must have been a pretty good breakfast. Let's chat with her too, just to keep building that relationship. I mean, the hope is, if we get it high enough, maybe she'll actually come home with us. She is a stray cat, so somebody needs to take care of her. I saw you go in there, Higgins. It looks like this opened at exactly 8 a.m., so we're going to have to remember that for sure. I wonder if we could actually jump in here and grab one first. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, if we could grab whatever he's going for. Oh, he would be super upset. Wait, is he going to grab one right now? Yeah, let's see which one he's trying to take. Is he looking at this one right here? The research center is requesting 2 copper pipes. Oh, it was this one. We need them to proceed with our research. Please be quick about it. Copper pipes aren't that hard for us to make. We actually made a few for the bridge, I believe. So that might be a good one for us to do. We have 5 days to complete it too. We need 4 stone bricks for audit. That would also be pretty easy. And last but not least, another Dr. Zoo quest. 2 small chairs. Yeah, we are not going to get tricked by that again. Let's actually go with the copper pipes because it seems like it's probably a better reward. And we need to go to the research center to meet the people there anyways. Gosh, though, I wonder what that very first request was. The very first commission that he stole from under our fingers. That must have been the best one. We already know from experience that Higgins can be very competitive. Is that... Yeah, that's Mars. It looks like he might actually have a quest for us too. So why don't we go ahead and chat with you, just to see what he's looking for.
Good to see you. I've got a problem here. You see, recently folks have been buying up a lot of umbrellas, and now I'm short on stock. I'm gonna try to make some, but, well, I need materials.
What type of materials?
Nothing out of this world. Just some spines from the sea urchins you see lacing around the town. Do you think you can give me a hand?
The sea urchins, aren't those the ones that actually fly around with umbrellas too? Sounds easy enough.
Remember though, only the tougher looking urchins drop the spines as loot.
Alright, so we are going to have to go for the higher leveled ones, I guess. Well, that'll be a good opportunity for us to truly test out these worn gloves. We haven't gotten the chance to take down any enemies yet, but we can't forget the main thing that we need to get done today. We have to gather tons and tons of caterpillars. I was hoping that we could also go to the Total Tool shop here, because I guess this is where we're going to be able to pick up one of those upgrade kits. Yeah, this one right here. This will allow us to actually upgrade our axe, so when we go down to the Portia tree farm, maybe we could actually cut some trees down along the way too. We do need that hardwood to complete the bridge. So that's 210 gold. Do you think he would be interested in buying our fish? I'm not sure. Probably not for full price. Yeah, I wonder if we could sell our fish to somebody else around town. Maybe they would be willing to take this for a little bit more gold, because we're definitely not getting our money's worth with this guy. The frogfish here is only worth 66 gold. Alright, so we'll buy your upgrade kit, but we'll shop around to see who would appreciate our freshly caught fish a little bit more. That being said, I do want to make sure that we save a couple of those catfish on hand, because I definitely want to have a gift for Pinky every single day. Didn't the fisherman, what was his name, Toady? Didn't he set up shop around here too? Maybe he's busy right now? And what are you doing back here? Higgins is messing with the machines. Be gone, competition, I'll crush you. What on earth? Is this his shop? Oh, Higgins' workshop. Simply the best. What a name. So are these actually his machines? Wait, what are you doing? If you're here to steal, I'm gonna beat you up. Okay, Higgins, a little bit aggressive. We didn't even have our worn gloves on hand. Gosh, I guess he doesn't want us stealing any of his secrets. We better move on before things get a little bit messy. I don't see any of the civil corps around here, so we might not have any backup. Oaks? What are you doing? Is he rummaging through the barrels, or is he tearing them apart with his bare hands?
Hey! Dr. Zhu likes to ask me a lot of questions like, how did you learn to speak? What do you eat? Or where did that bruise come from?
All legitimate questions, actually. All
Bye.
very, very legitimate concerns considering what we just witnessed. Was he actually tearing these apart? They look pretty beat up too. I'm assuming those aren't the town's trash cans. I know Linus and Stardew Valley used to rummage around for food inside the trash cans, but that didn't seem like what he was doing. That being said, if he was raised by a bear, I would not be surprised one bit if he enjoys the occasional meal from the trash. Alright, so let's go back and make sure that we upgrade our axe next. Gotta make sure that we're taking that to the Portia tree farm. Our bronze axe should be ready for us to craft. It'll craft right away, right? Yeah, now the bronze axe is in our inventory, so we can use this right away. Our copper bars are complete too, or the copper pipes rather, so we'll pick those up. You know, I guess we could always just drop this off at the research center, even though we needed it for the bridge. It might be a good idea for us to get that commission done right away. That would actually give us a better rating on it too. And look at this, we can finally harvest our wheat. Oh my gosh, look at all that wheat. 25 pieces of wheat? Oh, Emily is going to be shocked. Hopefully it's some good quality wheat too. Is there any way for us to check that? A common crop that can be ground into flour to make bread and other foods. And clearly Jess is not very impressed with that at all. Alright, you just go ahead and take a nap. We'll tuck that into your inventory. And if we see Emily, we'll show her what we have. I believe we have pumpkin seeds to plant in here next, right? I'm pretty sure it's in one of these chests. We'll check it out in a little while though, because right now, I want to get a move on all of the other tasks. The day is halfway done here and we still don't have a single caterpillar to our name. Alright, there we go. Now I'm a little bit happier. We have 2 caterpillars in our pocket. Oh, and Emily, perfect timing. We finally completed your task too.
Wow, that's an excellent result. I'm a believer now. Can I please order 3 of these planter boxes? Thank you.
Oh, really? Oh, so now we have to build her 3 planter boxes too? Well, that shouldn't be too hard. I think all it took was like some dirt, animal feces, and some wood, right? Alright, so we'll get to work on that after fishing day maybe. Hopefully she won't mind waiting for a little while longer. I mean, it's not an actual commission, so it shouldn't affect our rating. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful scenery. And is that a chest down there? Oh, there's actually a chest over on that island. The same one that Gus likes to paint? Do you think we can creep across the water? Like, it looks like it might be a little bit more shallow over here. Why don't we have you dip your toes in? Nope. Nope, Jess does not like getting her feet wet. Okay. I wonder how we get to that, though. Do you think there's going to be like a glider or something that we can use? Very, very mysterious. There has to be some way for us to get to that island, though. Maybe these strange-looking snails will help us? Snail Lab? Level 10, too. I wonder if we should train up with these guys. Those pincers look mighty strong, but you gotta start somewhere. Maybe we'll come back to you later tonight. Right now, we better just get a move on. Let's grab some of this animal poo as we go, I guess, since it seems like we're going to need it. And we'll see if maybe the Portia tree farm has finally opened its doors. I'm kind of expecting that they're going to send us a letter when they're ready, but the mailbox has been oddly quiet as of late, so we'll just drop in to check. Maybe we could even take a look at their progress if anything has changed. So far, things look pretty much the same from the outside. Those big, beautiful apple trees towering above the place. And there's Audit waiting right outside as usual. He's probably going to tell us that it's still closed. Oh, maybe not? Oh, there we go. The tree farm is currently under maintenance. Please come back later. Well, don't mind us. We're not looking to chop down any trees here. We're just looking for some caterpillars. It seems like a pretty good place for us to go foraging. There's red mushrooms everywhere. At least there were last time. All of a sudden, it's looking pretty bare. Oh no, don't tell me we went to the wrong place. Maybe they're way over here in the corners or something? Actually, weapons research? Oh my gosh, what are you hiding back here in your tree farm? The Weapons Research Center? This must be closed. Yeah, they must have sealed this off pretty good. Oh, how strange. Oh my gosh, and there's even a hidden chest over here. Tell me there's not some, like, weapon inside this thing. No way. Oh my gosh, brass knuckles? With spikes on them and everything. Yeah, that's a little bit more menacing than these worn gloves that we've been carrying around. Look at that, attack plus 90 compared to plus 5 that we have. Alright, Jess, I think you have just found yourself a pretty decent upgrade. Look at these things. Yeah, those snails are not going to mess with you next time you walk past them. You should be just fine. I am so disappointed that I can't find a single another mushroom out here, though. No mushrooms, no herb patches. We had so much luck finding things out here last time that I was sure it was going to be the same. Oh, and there's our pack. Yes, and there was actually a caterpillar inside. Oh, all this time I was sure that Dawa? Was that his name? I thought maybe he had picked it up and tucked it away inside his house somewhere, but I guess he wasn't too interested in the caterpillars either. Well, that's perfect. At least we have 6 caterpillars, and 6 is better than nothing. I'm not sure if 6 is really going to win us the fishing competition, but we'll just have to land the biggest fish that we can find. Is this a different type of tree over here? This, like, twig? It looks like we can chop it down. We need a better axe for it, though. Well, that's kind of surprising. It looks like it would be pretty easy for us to knock down. I do want to see if this bronze axe will be able to chop down the bigger trees, though. I'm just going to scoot on out of the tree farm, because it's not open yet, and I don't think Dawa would be very happy with us. We'll go back to the trees around our house, and we'll try it on those instead. Or maybe one of the ones over here? Not the apple tree, of course. That one is a little bit too important. Let's try this tree. Are we strong enough to knock it down? Actually, it looks like we are. Yeah, I want to see if we're going to get some hardwood from this tree. It takes quite a bit of our stamina, but if it gives us hardwood, then it should be worth it. Oh no, we're out of space? Oh, I wonder if that is the hardwood. Well, luckily we're not too far away from the house, so we should be able to run back and get the rest. And we know that Dawa isn't going to scoop it up either now, so all of that should still be safe. Oh, and for that matter, we didn't exactly give Petra those copper bars, did we? Unfortunately, the days pass so fast in Portia. Sometimes it's hard to get everything done that you want to in one day. But the copper pipes are still in our inventory, so we can definitely give that to her tomorrow. I wonder if Petra is the kind of person to indulge in a little bit of fishing. Something tells me she'd probably prefer to just tuck her nose into a book or something. Oh, I almost forgot. One of you mentioned that Antoine actually likes these shells a lot. So maybe we should try to offer him up some of those. If we can find any place to stuff some of these extra items though, maybe inside this chest instead. Yeah, this is where we're keeping our pumpkin seeds. Oh, so we picked up some more of those too? Interesting. I didn't realize that we grabbed those. Was that from the tree as well? Oh, or probably from the animal poo that we found. That's right, I almost forgot that we picked up a few of those too. I think my next mission is probably going to be to sort through our inventory a little bit better, because right now I'm just chucking everything into whatever chest has some space. We're going to have to set up a special space for wood and stone, extra materials so it's not as hard for us to find. And that also means we're going to need a lot more chests to work with. Since it looks like there's some extra space inside the chest, I'm wondering if we can make some better quality chests in the future, with more spaces for us to work with too. We found quite a few interesting things in that pack though. Some resin, excreted from trees. Some say it's the tree's teardrop. I'll bet that's going to be pretty useful in some complex recipes in the future. And we did actually find some hardwood too. Excellent. So we have a way to gather that now, which means we actually have a way to finish the bridge to Amber Island. And I cannot wait to explore that beautiful island in the distance. That is going to be a lot of fun. It looks like the stumps give us a ton of hardwood for our troubles. So much hardwood, in fact, that we could probably actually get to cutting some of those tougher boards that we need. Let's go ahead and set that up. And then maybe we'll take our knuckles out into the wilderness. See if we can take down a few of those enemies that we saw before as we search for the very last of our caterpillars. So if we head on over to the civil cutter right here, this should be where we're going to make our hardwood planks. We only need 5 of these, and right now we can only make 2. Alright, but it's better than nothing. And then we can just tuck the leftovers back into this very, very disorganized chest. So I guess we'll probably want to head back toward the stream this time. I'd imagine that this is probably where we're going to find most of the herbs. I think we actually found a few patches of herbs by Papa Bear's house, so let's head in that direction first. Oh, and all the colorful llamas are frolicking through the fields. And I think I see Gust in the distance. There's Papa Bear. Yeah, we don't want to go fighting any colorful llamas while they're watching. But these guys right here, you know, we could probably get the jump on them. It looks like all these ladybugs are sleeping. Let's see how these knuckles do. A plus 90 in attack? Go get him, Chess. Oh my gosh, 2 hits and you're down? And we even found some bug eggs out of that one. Not sure how useful that's going to be to us, but we might as well gather a few more if we can. Jeez, Jess. Calm down a little bit. I know this is your first time fighting, but you're gonna wear yourself out on ladybugs. And we want to go after those sea urchins. Yeah, I think I actually see them across the stream. It looks like Ginger might be watching them from here. Yeah, they're flying around with those umbrellas of theirs. So we want to look for the ones that have a bit of a higher level. Why don't we go ahead and chat with Gust and Ginger though? Oh my gosh, I almost pushed him straight into the water. Can you imagine how angry he would have been?
People in Portia are all very simple and friendly folks. I really enjoy having a conversation with everyone.
I think she actually said that last time. I wonder if she would appreciate one of our shells? Let's give it a try.
I really love this. Thank you so much. But you really don't have to spend so much time preparing gifts. I'd rather you come see me more.
Well, that's awfully sweet. Especially since we're pretty much strangers at this point. Strangers running around with giant spiked knuckles. But at least Ginger doesn't seem to be too afraid of us. It looks like she's going to make a very good friend. Now Jess, since you had such good luck with those ladybugs, let's see if we can take down one of these sea urchins next. We'll try this level 7 sea urchin, and we'll see if this one gives us some spines. Some spines and meat too. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be able to take care of this task pretty easily. Actually, how many of the spikes did he want from us? If we go into our tasks here, maybe we can see, because it doesn't look like the mission is currently being tracked. There we are, umbrellas are important. He wants 10 of these spines to make umbrellas. I'm not even gonna ask him how on earth spines are going to make umbrellas. Oh, and it looks like he's going to give us the recipe too, so I guess we can find out ourselves. He'll even give us some of those power stones that we always seem to need to power up our tools. So this is definitely a very, very good quest for us to finish. Well, we have a little bit of extra time. Let's go ahead and take out the rest of these sea urchins if we can. This level 10 one is the toughest one so far, but it's still nothing that Jess can't handle. Oh, we should probably keep an eye on our stamina too. Yeah, every single hit is taking 1 point of stamina. We don't want to get like halfway through the battle only to find out that Jess is too tired to move. I think we should be able to take care of the rest of these though, as long as we don't accidentally hit those crabs in the process. There's even some floating around over here. Way back by the waterfall. Oh, I don't think we've come out this far before. I wonder if Papa Bear has hidden anything away during his walks. Hopefully he won't be too upset that we're kind of destroying all the monsters around here. Like, I wonder if they bother him too, or if they've all just learned to get along. Well, do we have enough spines now? Let's see. 10 spines exactly, and 30 pieces of meat. Rich in protein and tastes better if well cooked. Yeah, I can imagine. We'll have to build another chest so we can tuck that away in the house. We also picked up a little bit of seaweed, aquatic plant found in the sea and used for food. Oh, that's pretty cool. So we've actually found quite a few things that we could cook once we have some way to cook inside our house. And we just need to visit the research center for that. Ooh, is that a sea urchin too? That one with the balloon in the distance. Oh, it's a little bunny balloon. Now that's a level 13 balloon urchin. I guess he was getting tired of us taking out all of his friends. Oh yes, this one is much tougher. Okay. Okay, don't mess with the balloon urchins. I think we've learned our lesson, Jess. Luckily, it looks like they placed us right back at our house, so we should be okay. We didn't lose any progress. Did we lose any of our items, though? Okay, we still have our spines, we still have our meat. I think we're okay, Jess. So we only managed to find 7 of these caterpillars, but again, that's still better than nothing. 7 chances for us to hopefully win the fishing competition in the morning. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out if anybody around there will be willing to give us a little bit more gold for our troubles too. We didn't find anybody to actually sell our fish to in this episode, but we'll just write it down on our big long list of things to do. So for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!